Welcome to the channel Excel is Magical and part 12, which is the last part of the lookup series from my virtual training sessions. In this video, you're going to learn index function of Excel, which is very powerful and will come over the restriction of VLOOKUP, which cannot do reverse lookup, that is retrieving information before searching columns. I'll be first taking you through the basics of index and explain this function with different examples so that you will get used to this function in a better way. And also, to have a better understanding of this video, I recommend you to go through all the videos of lookup series, and especially if you are new to match function, you must watch the part 7 of this series where I have explained match function in details. Now let's explore this function, but first let me take you through the definition of this function index. Index, I believe, returns a value from a cell which is intersected by a row and a column in an array. So what is being intersected here? A value Indonesia, right? It just picks that for me. That is how index is programmed. If you see the same input here in index formula, see if I write index, it will ask you for array. Now row number, where is Indonesia? 1, 2, 3 in the third row, comma. Column number, where is this Indonesia cell? Second column, third row, second column, close, enter. So here I just explained you the three inputs of index. That's it. I not explained you the real use of index. I just explained you the three inputs of index. One is the array. Array is the range. Second is the row number. Okay. Third row in the selected table. Okay. Don't worry about what is your actual row number of the sheet. No. Comma. Column number is the second column. That is 2. If I write 3, that means it brings the population. Okay. So now I just close this. Enter. VLOOKUP cannot bring me, like if I look for Indonesia's capital, can VLOOKUP bring me capital here, guys? Yes or no? First tell me, guys. No, right? So we can't get it. So if I show you index can do this, don't you appreciate index? Such a simple formula to see here. If I show you index can do this, and it's available in all the versions. It's available in all the versions. Whichever versions you are using, it will available. So you have to appreciate index there, right? Let's see whether it will do or not. I'll write equals to index. Index. Array. Array is this full table like we do in VLOOKUP. I'm giving the array here, but in VLOOKUP we'll give it as a second argument. In index we give it in the beginning. Okay. Now normally in VLOOKUP we always, when we pick a range, we'll be careful, right? We'll always start from the country because I'm searching on country. So my array will go like this, correct? In VLOOKUP. If you are searching on capital, my array will go like this. If you are searching on population, my array will go like this. Here, don't bother about it. Take the full table. Or even you can also take one column as well. I'll show you that as well. That's a simpler approach of index. I'll come back to that. We have array here. We took this column, comma. I'm sorry. Let me show you with the full table. Let us not get confused because we learned index with full table, right? Let us do with that only. Comma. Row number. What is row number is the only challenging part to know in index function. If you have understood this logic, you can get a hold of this function. Please get my words. Row number is what is very crucial to understand here. Now, according to my table, Indonesia is in third row, correct? Indonesia is in third row here. 1, 2, 3, correct? Now tell me, where is Jakarta? Which row is Jakarta? Which is the capital of Indonesia? Which row it is? Country Indonesia is in third row. Capital Jakarta is also in third row. That means same way, if country India is in 8th row or 7th row, capital will also be in the 8th or 7th row, right? So if I know a mechanism of knowing where is the row number of my searchable value, get these words from me clearly, make a note of it. If I get the row number of the searchable value, I will get the row number of the retrieving value. Okay, row number makes most important here. Okay, Yes, we will use match here. Okay, here Indonesia I count 1, 2, 3. But if in a 1 lakh cell row, cells column, how will I count 1, 2, 3, 4? I can't count. So the match function, because of usage of internal function, some people hate it. Which people who are novice, beginners, it's not difficult if you have understood match properly. I have told match in 2, 3 scenarios before itself. Match is just to get the position. See what was the mechanism here? I have to get the row number of my searching value. If I know the row number of my searching value, same is the row number of my retrieving value. So I will arrive at row number. Arriving at row number is the main logic of index. Guys, I'm repeating so that you are clear with this concept, guys. Okay, so I'll write match. I'll ask match, hey match, give me where is Indonesia? Where is Indonesia? Comma, where? In this country column. So guys, you have to just take one column here. Match will not work with full table. I've told you before. So just take Indonesia is in country. Simple. If you're searching for capital, you'll be taking capital. As simple as that. Then you write a comma, 0. Close the bracket. So by this, I can make my work simpler. I don't have to count. I may have automated this task of counting the row number of my searching value. That is the same row number for my retrieving value. So I got my row position now. Agree guys? I got my row position. Column number tells index which column data it has to retrieve. Here, very simple. If you want to get capital, I'll write 1. If you want to get the same country, I'll write 2. If you want to get population, I'll write 3. But you have to count from the beginning here. Okay. If you want to bring population, I can say 3. If you want to bring capital, I'll just write 1 here. That's it. We just need 3 inputs. First is the table. Second is matching your searching value. Then what column you want to bring. I'll repeat one more time. Don't worry. See here. If I just put Mexico City. Something Mr. VLOOKUP cannot do, index match can do. See, I'll just redo it once again. Don't worry. I'll just show that formula once again. Maybe I'll do it for this one. Okay, I'll do it for getting the rank based on the city equals to index. It's really simple if you have understood properly. Look at array, whole array. Don't bother about where is your data to be searched or brought. Take the whole table. Comma, row number. Row number is a mechanism which I told you based on your searchable value. So I'll write match. So every time you write match in the row number part. Match what? Match what you are searching. Match what you are searching, comma, city in city column. That is the logic you have to understand here. Comma, 0. Just a single column. That is important here. And then 0. Then close the bracket. Then what is that we have to retrieve? Population rank. Population rank is what I have to retrieve. So guys, where is population rank in my table? 4. That's it. So I put that column number. So this is from the beginning. I'm sorry. Put one more comma there. 4. Perfect. So close the brackets. Enter. So based on this, it can work like your VLOOKUP also, right? It's actually pretty simple if you practice 1 or 2 times. You just need to practice, guys. Okay, I'll just show you one more example. I'll show you still a easier logic here. See how wonderful is this now. I want to get a city on a rank. Okay, based on a rank, I want to get a city. See how simple is this formula. I'll just make my work still simpler. Index. Okay, array. One way is table. Now, see, there's one easier approach in index. This array can be even a single column array from where you are retrieving. So I have to bring capital, I have to search based on the rank. So right now, array is basically something which you are retrieving. I'm retrieving capital. Just take one column only, that's enough. As the first part of index, just take the retrieving column. Get my words. First array is the retrieving column, comma. Then I need to get the row number of the searching value. How will I search the row number? I use match. So I use match here. Match. What do I match? Match the search value which you are searching. Where will I match the rank? The second column will be searching. So I'm searching in this. 0 is very important for the match. Close the bracket. Wait. See, I've done 2 things now, correct? One is I told the column from where I have to bring information, that is capital. And I told how to get the row number. Then where are we left with? Column number. Now what do you think is the column number? Look at this, because just a one column table, see, can you see this? This is in square bracket. I believe you don't have to give this parameter also. You don't have to tell one, don't tell anything, just close the bracket. Enter. You don't have to give the last parameter also, dear. Okay, so if you put one, close, it does the same work. You don't put one, so just close it directly. Index is happy. Index is happy with just two inputs. We'll see what last example and stop with index. Okay, in real time you will be working on a big data like this, right? So Shakil, will it work in big data? Let us take a challenge now. 100% it will work, dear. Index. What is the first column? I need to pull price from my data. So retrieving column is column H. So just give one column, comma, match this product, comma, match where? I'll match this in product I. Column I, I'm sorry. Okay, comma, then put 0. That's it. Close the bracket once, close the bracket twice. Enter. It is bringing me the information what VLOOKUP cannot do.
Hope you realized the power of index function in Excel for doing reverse lookup. There are still more applications of this function which I will cover in my future videos. So that's it for now in this video, and this will be our last video of the lookup series of my virtual training. I am planning to upload more videos with different applications and examples in my future videos. Thanks a lot for watching and hope you enjoyed this and also all the videos of the lookup series. And if you did, give a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Excel is Magical and hit that bell to get notifications whenever I put on new videos. See you in my next video.